All right, if you trade GPP, JPY, and EUR USD, here's what price is likely to do. So first, on the weekly time frame, as you can see, we have a break of structure, and when looking at this, the entire structure is bullish. So let's go to the daily time frame and see whether we can get something clearer. All right, so on the daily time frame, there's also a bullish break of structure, and it appears that price actually created a large fair value gap. So price is currently trading in this daily fair value gap. So probably, let's see how the market opens Sunday. Then Monday, price can retrace. We can have some bullish move. Let's go to the 4 hour. So look at the 4 hour. So as you can see, price is looking at like price is bearish, but this is not a this is not bearishness. This, I would just call this a retracement. So on, let's see the way Monday trades. So probably Tuesday, Wednesday, we should be able to find a bullish break of structure on the 4 hour, and then you go to the lower time frame like the 15 minutes and take your entry, or whichever time frame you take entry from. So I shared the long-term bias last week on my weekly outlook for GJ, and it's on the 3 months, and as you can see, this is where price is reaching for long term on GJ. As you can see, price is actually reaching for this buy side liquidity. So I personally, I'll be careful selling GJ because although this is going to take time to pan out, I didn't, I'm a swing trader, I would have swing this trade, but this is where price is likely reaching for. So if you are selling GJ, just know that your sell is a retracement. Very much careful. So on EU, let's see what price has to offer on EU. All right, so on EU, this is the 4 hour time frame. But first of all, let's go and understand what is happening on the weekly time frame. The daily time frame is consolidating, so I'm going to skip that. So on the weekly time frame, we actually have a fair value gap. So price retested the fair value gap last week. Yes, price retested it just a bit. So this week, price could decide to retest it again. But if price did not retest it, well, we already have a break of structure. So, but main looking at this, we are bearish. So on seeing a confirmation, a 4 hour confirmation, I'll probably get on trade. So let's see how Monday trades. Probably Monday could decide to retrace and then retest this fair value gap here or the other block. But on seeing a bearish break of structure, I'll actually get in. Let me see, I'm going to put my stops here. If I'm to just swing this trade for the week, I'm actually going to put, that's where my stops will be, and then I can put a limit order anywhere around here, and then I'll target probably this buy side liquidity. I don't know anyway, but let's see how price plays. But the overall bias is that GJ is going to be bullish for the week, and then EU is going to be bearish. So that's the bias. So let's see how it plays out. Thank you, and see you in my next video.